Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 10 math, grade 9 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 9 math and then click on view all lessons. There you can find the list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter linear functions. The lessons we're going to cover today are slope intercept form, slope intercept form graph and equation, slope intercept form write an equation from graph, intercept form write an equation from graph. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. Okay, here I'm on grade 9 math. Let's just start with the that is slope intercept form, find the slope and y-intercept. Let's just start with the lesson. Find the y-intercept of the following equation, simplify your answer. So the equation is y equals negative 5x plus 3. The y-intercept is the y-coordinate of the point where the graph crosses the y-axis. Got it? So y-intercept means the point where the graph is crossing the y-axis. If a line crosses the y-axis at the point 0y, then y is the y-intercept. So whenever the line is crossing the y-axis, x-axis would be 0 there, right? So in equation is y equals mx plus b. So just look at the equation that is y equals negative 5x plus 3. So for the y-intercept, we know that x is equal to 0. So just replace the x in the equation with 0. So negative 5 times 0 is 0. So the y-intercept of the equation is 3. Got it? And let me just tell you the simplest thing. The equation is y equals negative 5x plus 3. Just compare this equation with the general equation. The general equation of slope intercept form is y equals mx plus b. M is the slope that is negative 5. B is the y-intercept that is 3. So B equals 3. Let's just with the test questions. Find the y-intercept of the following equation. Simplify your answer. Y equals negative 5x plus 3. So just match this equation with y equals mx. So m equals negative 5 and b equals 3. The correct option is 3. Option number 1 is the correct option. Y equals negative 10x minus 3. Y equals negative 10x minus 3. So the equation is y equals b. So m equals negative 10 and b equals negative 3. So option number 2 is the correct option. Got it? The correct option is option number 2, that is negative 3. Find the slope of the line y equals 3 by 4x plus 9 by 4. Now you have to find the slope of the line, right? So the general equation of the slope of the line is y equals mx plus b. M is the slope in the equation. You just compare both the equations. Y equal 3 by 4, x 9 over 4. That means the coefficient of x is the slope. So which is the slope in the given equation? So m equals 3 by 4. The correct option is 3 by 4. Option number 1 is the correct option. Find the y-intercept of the equation. Simplify your answer. Y equals 10x plus 5 over 9. Just compare the equations y equals mx with the general equation. Y equals mx plus b. So b equals 8 over 5 over 9, sorry. So the y-intercept is 5 by 9. The correct option is 5 by 9. Option number 2 is the correct option. Find the slope of the line. Y equals negative 9 over 7x. You need to find the slope of the line. So which is the slope of the line? Just compare this equation with the general form of the equation, right? Y equals negative 7 over x. General form is y equals mxb. So m equals negative 9 by 7. So the slope is negative 9 by 7 and b is 0 in the equation. Got it? The correct option negative 9 by 7. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is slope graph and equation. Graph this line using the slope and y-intercept. Y equals negative 7x plus 9. Click to select points on the graph. The Okay, the equation is y equals negative 7x plus 9. So the equation is y equals mx plus b. M is negative 7, b is 9. So the slope intercept form like the b, the slope is at the point, sorry, not slope. Hold on. Yeah, the y-intercept is 9, right? Y-intercept is the point where y equals mx plus b. B is the um, y-intercept, right? And the slope is negative 7. So you can write it as negative 7 over 1. That means 7 is negative, so you need to move down 7 points and move right 1 point. So, so start with the point as 9. X is 0, y is 9. Here is the points, y-intercept. Now move down 7 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And right, move down 7 points and right 1 point. So you end up here. So you have to make a line. You just have to connect these points and make a line. So just connect and make a line. So the slope is change in y divided by change in x. Okay, let's just move on to next example. Graph the line using slope and the y-intercept. So basically the equation is y equals negative 1 by 6x plus 5. So b equals 5. That is the y-intercept, right? Here x is 0 and y is 5. Okay, then we have the slope that is negative 1 by 6. That means you need to move right 6 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So just join these 2 points and make a line. So just join these points and make a line. Exactly the same point and the line. That's how you can graph the equation. Okay, let's just move on to next example because the tutorials. Y equals x plus 9. So the y-intercept is 9 and the slope is 1. So here is the y-intercept. Move down 1 point and move up 1 point and right 1 point. So just join these 2 points and make a line. So just join these 2 points and make a line. Okay, we are done with the lesson. Let's just move on to next lesson. Slope-intercept form, write an equation from a graph. Let's just start with the test questions. Look at this graph. Write an equation of the line in slope-intercept form. So we need to write down the equation in slope-intercept form. That means we need both slope and the y-intercept, right? So look at this point. This is the y-intercept, that is 9. B equals 9. Now we need to find the slope. So the slope is, just select any 2 points on the graph and calculate the slope by using the formula, that is m equals y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Got it? Now the points are, one of them is the y-intercept, x is 0, y is -9, sorry, not only 9. And the other point is -8, 1, 2, 3, 4. That is -1, -4. The second point is -4 and -8, right? Now calculate the slope, y2 minus y1. y2 is -8 plus 9 divided by -4 minus 0. So 9 minus 8 is 1, that is -1 by 4. So the slope is -1 by 4. So y equals -1 by 4x plus 9. Sorry, -9, because the y-intercept is 9. -1 by 4x minus 9. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is -1 by 4x minus 9. So when you are given with a graph, you need to find two things, the slope and the y-intercept. Got it? Okay, let's just start with the one we have to find the slope. The thing you need to find is the y-intercept. The y-intercept is -3. So now use the y-intercept and calculate the slope. Okay, here are the 2 points, 0 and -2, and the other one is uh, 7 and -1, right? So the slope is -2 plus 1 over 0 plus 7, that is -1 by 7. So the equation is y equals -1 by 7x minus 3. So option number 2 is the correct option, that is -1 by 7x minus 3. Option 2 is the correct option. Okay, so which is the slope for this graph? Okay, so you will need to write down the equation in of the line in slope intercept form. The first thing we need to calculate is slope. Slope is the point where the graph is crossing the y-axis. So you can see here it is -10. B equals -10. One more thing you need to find over here is the slope. You can just select any 2 points and calculate the slope. So here is the first point and hold on. Here is the first point and here is the second one. That is 1, 2, 3, 3/1. Change in y is 3 and change in x is 1. So the slope is 3/1, that means 3. So the equation is y equals mx plus b. B is -10. So that is y equals 3x minus 10. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is y equals 3x minus 10. Option number 1 is the correct option. Y equals 3x minus 10. Look at this graph. That is y equals 1 by 8x minus 50. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. Slope intercept equation from a table. Let's just start with the test questions. Which equation gives the rule for this table? We need to find the equation for this table. The first thing you need to find is slope, right? Slope is change in y divided by change in x. So the change that is 1 over 1. So slope is 1. We need to calculate the y-intercept. So for the y-intercept, you can use any of the point and calculate the slope. I'm going to use the first one. Y is 45, x is 1 plus b. So b equals 45 minus 1. So b equals 44. So the equation is y equals m is 1, 1x plus 44. So option number D is the correct option. That is the formula for y-intercept is y equals, m equals y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Basically, when we are calculating the slope, we select any 2 points on the graph, right? So the points are like this, x1 and y1. This is the first coordinates of the first point, and the coordinates of the second point are y2 minus y1. Got it? y2 x2 minus y2. So y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1 is the slope. Like here, look at the table. Use 2 points. Like for the slope, I used the 2 points 1 and 45 and then 2 and 46. So this is x1, this is y1, this is x2 and is y2. So y2 minus y1, you have to do 46 minus 45, and x2 minus x1 you have to 2 by 1. So 45, 46 minus 45 is 1 and 2 minus 1 is 1. Got it? So that's how you calculate the slope. If you still have question, you can write again. Okay, so for this one we have x plus 44. Okay, which is the find the missing number to complete the linear equation. So which is the correct option? That is y equals 8x because the y-intercept is 0. The 0, 0 means the graph is passing through the origin. So the y-intercept is 0. Okay, so let's just calculate the slope for this equation for this table. Just look at how the values of y are changing. They are changing by 1 and x are also changing by 1. So the slope is 1 over 1 that equals 1, right? And the y where x is 0 and y is 27. So the slope, the y-intercept is 27. So the correct of 3 that is x plus 27. That is f of x equals x plus 27. Option number C is the correct option. Okay, so we were working on grade 9 math. The chapter we were working on is linear functions. The lessons we have covered today are slope intercept form, find the slope and y-intercept, slope intercept form graph and equation, slope intercept form write an equation from graph, and slope intercept form write an equation from table. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the test questions for the lessons we just did. That is your next session. So if you need more help with any of the lessons, you can simply click on the live chat button. Tutors are available there to help you, or either you can write them down in the chat box. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. Any questions? No questions? Okay, then that's all for today. See you in the next session.